from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs strand one. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Zach Davies gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Howe is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back to Truist Park following this. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here it comes. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Jake Marisnick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 190 is the batting average coming in. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. First delivery to him. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Baez has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Liner in there for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Lifted in the air to center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch.
Foul.
Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now here is Ian Anderson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him. Ian Happ is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Zach Davies. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter number 30, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Sogard. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 delivery.
Hey, Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a bit of a difference there. 96 for one compared to just 89 for the other. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Strike taken, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. d'Arnaud on at first, nobody out. Hit down the third base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much. But if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The center fielder,
So the next to bat will be Christian Pache. Worked a walk his first time up. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Truist Park following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnik.
First offering. Jake Marisnik will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 count.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
High in the air out to center field. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a swinging bunt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach Davies. Now the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First delivery to him. As he grounds one briskly to short. Swanson picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate here is Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Sogard backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Garneau.
So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Popped him up. Baez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
At the plate now is Ozzie Albies. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now here it comes.
Hey!
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rizzo. He bounced out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The set and the 1-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch. Chance here for Sogard at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Pache.
So now to the plate, Christian Pache. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1.
3-2. 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here now's the pitcher, Ian Anderson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Acuna will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Matt Duffy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5. Matt Duffy.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
2-2 the count.
Two out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Acuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Digging in will be Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Ready with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, and there's one away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But no chance to recover. d'Arnaud is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And stepping in, Austin Riley flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Eric Sogard. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First offering, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Jason Hayward.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. His career line against Will Smith. He's gone 3 for 11. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ian Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Zach Davies is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Will Smith records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.